this is Kevin, and this is my final project presentation. So first, what is my problem? It is the noise problem on the subway. And what is the noise problem? And now there are many sources of noise, such as sound of machine working, the sound of car horns, and the sound of construction, and so on. These will undoubtedly have an impact on people and cause health problems. For example, noise can affect sleep quality and affect mood. Nowadays, students are under a lot of pressure, and there are uncontrolled noises anytime and anywhere will make them suffer a lot of effects, such as can't sleep, poor sleep quality, or difficulty to study and think under the influence of noise. Now, we are mainly focused on the noise problem on the subway. And the noise problem can be in teaching building, can be in some other public places. Why do I choose the subway? This is because I'm a student, and in my daily life I often take the subway. So I have a good understanding of the subway environment. While I was taking the subway, I was often disturbed by some noises, which often disturb my rest time. If my break time is interrupted, I will be in bad shape in class. Anyone who uses the subway regularly can be continued in this community, like students like me or people who are already working. So this is a problem that affects a significant portion of the population, and this is why I think it is an important question. And in the simplest term, I would like to change the material on the outside of the subway and make it a material that can reduce the noise well, so that the sound of the subway running or other noise will not come in. In fact, it must cost a lot of money to change the material. So what I wanted to do is to set up a foundation and make an app or website which can tell people how much decibel the noise in the neighborhood is, and if you think it is too noisy, you can click the link below to give us feedback or donate a few dollars to help us improve the environment together. And our app or foundation does tell the user how much noise is nearby, save money to change the material of the carriage gauge to help solve the noise problem on the subway. Unlike the other noise cancellation devices, such as headphones and earplugs, can only solve the problem temporarily. So the experiment I'm gonna do is the task completion. And my hypothesis is, do the people who use the subway really feel that the noise on the subway affects how they feel or the time they have to rest on the subway? This is because I'm wondering if people on the subway really care about this. So what I'm gonna do is I will create some yes or no question about subway noise in our questionnaires. After I finish the questionnaire, I can make it into a QR code and then post it on the subway or post it on some social software. Because all the questions I produce were yes or no, so just wait for a week or a few days to see the ratio between the two answers. My idea is that if the percentage of yes is greater than 50%, then my hypothesis is correct. If the percentage of no is greater than 50%, then my hypothesis was wrong. And next is, who is my target participants? My target participants is the students or workers who often take the subway. And the participant number, because since the time is limited and my questionnaire survey result can be obtained quickly, I decided to collect the results of the first 10 to 20 people. And I will make a QR code and post it in the subway station or in the bathroom at school. And I will assign some friends who ride the subway a lot in New York City to help me with this experiment. These are the results I gathered after a survey of 20 people. The time for each person to do the questionnaire is about 1 minute. And first of all, only 2 out of 20 people are satisfied with the current subway environment. And among the 20 people, 55% have experienced the incident of being disturbed by subway noise. 45% have often been disturbed by subway noise, and 0% have never been disturbed by subway noise. And 50% of the people out of 20 are willing to donate to us, and 50% of the people agree with my idea but may not donate. And of the 20 people served, 90% said changing the material was a good idea, while other 10% said it was not a viable idea. Next is, if I want to stick with this idea in the future, I need to start making an app, set up a real foundation, and finally expand the publicity of my idea in any way I can. And this is the end. Thank you for listening.